What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow the name. Got another video for you. It's written title, Era of Consequences. Here goes. So, Red Pill Elite spoke on this a few days ago. A lot of brothers in the black manosphere have spoken on this, and I've said a few words on it, but I haven't really put out a video on the whole subject, so I'm going to go ahead and say it like this. In regards to the image consultant being censored and they're trying desperately to get them thrown off YouTube, I'm going to say it like this. For these Cleon bitches, these feminanuts, these DNA dumpsters, for these bitch-made simps who get behind these Cleon bitches who are trying to get KS yanked off of YouTube, we're in the era of consequences. You do realize that if that image consultant gets yanked off of YouTube, they'll have to yank your stupid ass off YouTube. Oh, also, you know that, right? Yes. All you Cleon bitches and your henchmen, you're going to have to get yanked off of YouTube also. Because all you do is pander and run interference for your idol. You're a joke. You're stuck on that clown shit. And the exceptional among the kindred know that. Brothers with their salt know that. Brothers with SYSPM know that. That's why they really exclude themselves from you. You're a fucking joke. Ask Kid Organic. He knows what I'm talking about. But it goes like this. If that image consultant does end up getting thrown off YouTube, you do realize that the brothers who are putting out content right now, they're going to shift gears and continue to go hard in the paint in regards to the message as to why the black community is a failure. The black church is dead, the black community is a failure, and because you're trying to get that image consultant yanked off of YouTube, they'll know that you're the culprit behind most of that failure. It's not us, it's you. You Cleon bitches and the bitch-made simps that pander to you. I mean, you're not a mystery to anybody anymore. And I made that happen. Straight Shooter made that happen. Brothers over at SYSPM made that happen. Even brothers over at Itmore made that happen. Now, I don't agree with everything that they say over there in that particular sector, but we're all on the same wavelength when it comes to you're sitting up here pushing censorship on that image consultant. And me personally, I don't support them because I don't need any image consulting. I'm living life. I'm stacking green, and my life is peaceful and quiet because I made sure it stays that way. And I kept my hands clean throughout my youth. I wasn't born in poverty. I wasn't born in the ghetto. I have no criminal record. I'm licensed, certified. I'm doing my own shit. And I'm about to graduate to 1099 status because I'm kicking so much ass in this trade. But I digress. This is the era of consequences. You better know that. You see, you Cleon bitches, you've been throwing rocks out in your hands for a long time, and that's gonna stop. That's going away whether you like it or not. You see, you like to say, well, all these black men are getting all these women pregnant and running off. Shit. Actually, there have been studies out there showing that you Cleon bitches have been fucking white men and Latino men and bringing your children back to the ghetto. But those children that you bring back to the ghetto are counted as black. So you've been throwing rocks out in your hands, but everybody thinks that all these black men are just getting these women pregnant and running off. So no, you're bringing children to the ghetto. You're contributing to the dysfunction, the fuckery. And nobody really knows how many skeletons you have in your closet. I'm gonna make sure I'm opening that closet door. When I open that door, not only will you find skeletons in there, you find a fucking graveyard. Because you see, people really believe that the reason why there's so much black death in the black community is because of gang violence, drug dealing, and all that other stupid shit. Let me explain something to you. Most of the black deaths in the ghetto are not caused by racist cops, they're caused by abortions. Over 20 million black abortions, thanks to this Cleon bitch. These black feminanuts co-sign this shit. Because they've been on board with the feminist movement for over 6 decades. They've been on board with them. They've been embedded with them. And they can't deny it because their actions reflect their character. They've been destroying their children for decades. And they haven't been punished for it because the simps that are around them are too chicken shit to call them out on it. Because they're weak, they're effeminate. They're raised by single mothers. But me, I'm calling this shit out. And I'm telling you, there are consequences for your actions. You may not like it, but that's tough shit. Reality does not go away just because you refuse to accept it. And for you feminists and you Cleon bitches out there, equality is not a one-way street. Check this out. Equality is not a one-way street. It's not. You don't get to ask for equality when it benefits you, and then when it's time to take some responsibilities, you run for cover. That's not how this shit works. But now you're paying for it. You reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. That's not karma. For you brothers out there worth your salt, you brothers out there who have ICC, you brothers out there who are well read, that's not karma. That is the law of reaping and sowing. You hear me? That's the law of reaping and sowing. They get what they deserve according to their work. That's what's happening. Let the high tide roll in and roll out. No cleanup. Fuck them. Stack your green and leave. Don't come back. There's nothing there for you. It is what it is. This is the year of consequences. End of story. It's a lot of Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like, share in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you're doing this, my channel, you find the tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright, fam. Alright, brethren, you know the drill. You know what you can go with it. SYSPMS for these Cleon bitches, these black feminists, these bitch-made simps, and those who like to throw rocks, hide their hands, and try to get certain people censored, but don't like it when people return fire on them. Give them nothing. This is Mgtow PSA, Border State. See you soon.